I asked Bishop Koroma to talk about the Flaming Ministries churches abroad and how they were started and developing.
I think as far back as 1994 that we established a church in UK that has given birth to another church, and it's a multicultural church. We have people from the Caribbeans, from Africans, from different parts of in England. Unlike the church in Australia, when I went to Australia, the church in Australia now is also attracting the white folks, or people from the Australians are coming to the church. People from different. When I go to Australia, I've met people who are from Singapore, from China, from Lebanon, and from India. You know, so it depends on the location. The church in Maryland too is doing phenomenally. It's doing well. It's doing quite well because we have people from the Caribbean as well, people from America, people from Cameroon, people from different culture. I mean, coming to worship God in that environment.
One interesting thing you said over the 3 days that I think many people will be surprised by is that because people would assume when you come out like this, leave the country and tour like this, you are collecting money to give assistance back home. Yet you made it clear that in many instances it's the church at home in Sierra Leone that has rendered assistance, financial assistance, to outside of the country. Can you just tell us a little bit about that?
You see, as I said during the meeting, it is not your location, it is the allocation of God. Help does not come from abroad, it comes from above. It comes from above. So this is something I have already registered in my heart, that a man who kneels before God will not beg me. And so over the years, I teach the full gospel. I mean, salvation from sin, deliverance from sickness, and also deliverance from poverty. So my people back home, I teach them how to prosper. I teach them how to invest in business. There are people who come to my church who are financially inequipped, right? We loan them, we give them money, all right, as a certain capital, and we show them what to do. Interestingly speaking today, we have people now from that category who are now importing containers from China, from Dubai, from different parts of the world today, because they have grown from where they were to become internationally recognized businessmen and women. We teach our young people, go to school, go to college, learn, study. And over the years now, we got them now who are managing directors, who are financially equipped. So these people now, it's like, give of their resources to the church. And we discover that, well, the churches maybe in America, in Europe, and elsewhere, may be struggling financially to stand. And so from time to time, we take money from Africa, we send them to them. For example, like the church in Maryland, it wants to buy a building. So, how to call it now, the initial deposit, we're going to send it from Sierra Leone. Because it is not because it's a Sierra Leone, a third world country, and it's Sierra Leone is maybe, according to United Nations index, we are at the bottom. No, that does not mean that every individual in Sierra Leone is like that. I teach my people that God has said we must prosper. And we are prospering. God is blessing us tremendously in Sierra Leone. The work is being tremendously blessed. So when I travel to Europe, to America, to Australia, I'm not going for fundraising. I just want to go and equip the people to teach them that if you apply God's principle according to His word as a covenant child of God, you are supposed to be blessed financially, materially, and above all spiritually.